the humidity. The humidity was so bad, and if I felt like I was getting cooked alive, it was so bad. It was so bad. But the cabins were nice, AC. Like, it was really nice. The cabins were nice when we actually spent time in it. I think the longest time we spent was like maybe an hour and a half in it, maybe 2 hours throughout the day. So the rest of the day we were outside. Oh man, that was hard. I am a little bit tanner than when I was when I left. So a day ending in Y in the South from mid-April to November. What about a day? What do you mean? And a day ending in Y? Are you giving me a riddle? Sounds like Florida. Listen, it's just the humidity. It sucks. Humidity is the work of the devil. Yeah, it's bad. It was bad. So it felt like one of those days, or no, 2 days, it felt like 106. That's what it was. It was like 106. Feel like because of how bad it was. So like we were just straight supreme swamp butt, dude. We were fighting for the showers. I even had to pull the "I'm your cabin leader, I'm showering right now." Like I had to pull that card once. I pulled it once, and then the other times I just went after everybody else and I let them go ahead of me. But then there was one day I'm like, no, I'm going. Like, I need a shower. Y'all can wait. So I even made them have a card. I'm like, who has not showered in the last 10 to 15 hours? And whoever had their hand up, I picked a person and said, you're in a line. Like, it was bad. It was bad, but like honestly, besides the heat, they did great. They had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Wait, why have power if you can't abuse it once in a while? Exactly. No, it was fun. I was getting worried for a little there because I felt like I wasn't really bonding with them like I had the last 4 or 3 years that I've been like a cabin leader. So I was feeling a little bummed at first, and you know, I really just thought that maybe this would be my last year or something like that. I'm like, maybe this isn't exactly where God wants me. So like I was really just thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be here. I'm like, I might even really. I was like, I can't really. I mean, it could have been the heat. I don't know, but all I know is like at the time, I was like, I'm not really bonding with these girls, and I had a cabin of 14, and then my other like there was basically 14 on one side and 14 on the other side of the cabin. So we had like a big cabin. Actually, it's 15, but I was dropped down to 14. One of them got into a car accident, which was crazy. She still showed up, by the way. Whole testimony on that. Anyway, so she showed up, and she had her sisters with her. And she only had internal bruising around her legs, so she was okay. She just had to we had to put her on a golf cart every single time we went somewhere. But anyway, like, I was just kind of like, I don't know how I'm feeling this year. And even one of my cabin girls, she ended up going to camp for free this year because last year I put her name in for being outstanding, like an outstanding camper. So she was the one that got into a car accident coming here this year. So like my outstanding girl from last year, I had her again this year, and she was just kind of suffering. I felt so bad, but she was doing good. And regardless, she showed up. She was 100% a trooper. Her sisters were kind of shooken up, but they were all right. Like they were chill. They got hit by a semi, by the way. Her car was entirely totaled. She just got that car totaled, and she got hit by a truck. It was a miracle that she was even alive, and her sisters. But like I said, the Lord provides, and I told her, and she has full coverage, so she's good. Yeah, she got hit by a semi. It was like going towards going down south, but anyway, she's doing all right, and she's awesome. I love her. And I was just glad that I get to spend some time with her this year as well, because she was amazing last year. So, like I said, everyone thought that she was good enough to be like paid for next year in full. But I was like, man, this is an entire journey for you. And I'm like, I don't know what God has for you in store, but the fact that you're even alive and you barely even have a scratch on you, I'm like, that's a miracle. And the car was just like messed up, man. Ain't a vehicle you've ever owned, but nice enough to have full coverage. Yeah, right? She just got it. But anyway, yeah, so she went to camp. It was great. And you thought I was quitting? Oh, not until December. We're gonna figure out what we're doing around here. But anyway, hey, besides that, what's going on, Jared? I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do this here. But then on Wednesday night, me and the girls, okay, we were all in the cabin, and we were like really tired. It was hot, and we were just kind of goofing